Today we are demonstrating the BSIN. The BSIN is the scenario editor Bagira. Omer. Hi, Omer is the product manager. With the BSIN, we are using it as a digital sandbox to run an exercise with the BSIN by itself, or we can use it as a scenario editor tool for all our simulation systems. For the beast, for the magnet, for the joint fires, any simulation that we use in Bagira is part of the exercise. It's very easy, very intuitive to use, and that was one of our main goals. The interface is floating on the screen, so you can take it to the point that you want to work on. So we can go in the village and define, for example, all the graphical layers. So you can define an enemy area, for example, after analyzing the terrain. Okay. You can define logistic areas and so on, whatever you need. We can have a scenario running out of all the simulation, or we can add forces to the scenario and run the forces. So now you're adding few soldiers, add a tank. You can add a helicopter, the Apache, and the simulation is running, so you will see the Apache going up and the dust coming out and the soldiers are there. Now we want to give a task to one of the soldiers.
I'll choose to give him a nav plan.
Okay, define it.
Define it. I want him to go over there, and through the field, and back here. And I could assign it to the soldier.
Okay. Now he's doing exactly the nav plan that you define him to do. He can also go to a point of interest or whatever. So we see the soldier running according to the nav plan, the helicopter is flying, and now we want to see what is the soldier seeing during his walk or any other entity in the field.
So here I'll see what the entity that I sent to the nav plan is seeing. I could change his field of view. I could also go to other soldiers and see what they see.
Okay. So in that soldier, if we want to use another sensor that he has, for example, he has an electro-optic sensor or a SWIR, we can switch. So it depends on the sensors that he has.
Yep.
He will see exactly according to the physical behavior of the sensor and according to the terrain, because the terrain has material specifications and it will act according to the material specifications. So it will be very realistic. It's not a game. And now we want to destroy some buildings or have some bombs.
I'll choose to use a spike missile.
So this is a spike missile and you blew just a corner of that building specifically.
I could also choose to use larger munitions.
Further away, put it here.
I'll put it here so you can see. And fast we'll go to see what the tank.
So now we destroyed the building and we see the debris, and now we see it from the view of the tank. So this is a view of electro-optic. If you move to SWIR, now you see that the SWIR is physical. Because it's physically based, you can see with the SWIR, you can see through the smoke. So you can see the debris of the building with the SWIR. Move back to CCD. Now that's a regular view of the tank. This is, for example, one of the tanks. And let's see if we can see what that tank sees. So this is the view from that specific tank.
In addition, we can also see what is the field of view.
Okay. And then also the weapon area. So we can take the field of view out. Now we have the weapon field of view, and so on. That's a better one. But this one that you put here, that was just a smoke cover for the artillery.
Yep.
This one is actually a big blast. So if we go in, you can see the debris in the ruins of that smoke when it goes off. We can use the same simulation for any of our databases.
Yes.
Nice.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you.